Hello buddies, and welcome to what I think Star Wars Battlefront 2, EA if you want to say it, is gonna make a huge mistake. Now, to talk about this, we're gonna do it with a Holy, and that's the whole side of this. So we're gonna go back to the second Star Wars Battlefront, and no, I'm not talking about this new one, we're talking about the old one. Of course, Star Wars Battlefront 2 in 2005. Now, I haven't actually played that game because I was born 2004, but I have heard many great things about this game. I have heard so many great things, so many awesome things, that it was one of the greatest games they have played. It was so good, and they wanted it all. And then then Star Wars Battlefront, the new one, the 2015 one came out, and everybody was excited again, wanted the old, feeling of the old Star Wars Battlefront. Was great, it was gorgeous, it was fantastic, and many people really wanted it in Star Wars Battlefront 2, though it is, sorry, but that wasn't what happened. The game was not that good. It was season pass. It was fucking. Many people hated it. What it did with the season pass, splitting up the community, and everything else. The season pass was a very bad idea. It was a very bad decision. I can agree. Though, when I played the game, I didn't see it because I was just too excited, and my judgment were blinded by how awesome a Star Wars Battlefront first-person shooter game was. I have never played, so I had nothing to go for. So, in my opinion, the game was good. But now, when I'm seeing it, it's not okay splitting up the community like this. It's not okay doing this. It had many faults, not only the season pass, but no story mode, and the season pass put up space battles. It's unacceptable what they did with the season pass, and I really don't judge people who hated this game. I think Star Wars Battlefront became the biggest example why season pass is a bad thing. Though some games don't learn, like Destiny. But an example, season pass is bad, and it's bad for everyone. Now we get to Star Wars Battlefront 2 has been announced, and it's gonna fix a lot of the faults it had. Story mode gonna be implemented. Space battles is gonna be one of the first things. Also, excuse me. They're also gonna add. No, they're not gonna add a season pass. Not gonna add it at all. And all eras, free, like 3 times much as content. Now, that is actually great. It sounds fantastic, and it did for me as well. It sounded freaking-tastic. It sounded good, it sounded gorgeous, and it sounded well, very well. But when they said it, everything seemed fantastic. They seemed that they couldn't fuck it up at all. Well, I hate being right sometimes, because I think they're about to make a huge mistake. Now getting to the beef of this problem is that they announced this loot, what many people call it, the loot crate system, or the loot box system, whatever you want to call it. It's basically just a system, nothing really that much. It's just a system. It's It's just an easy system to get money, especially if you make them payable. But now we're getting to the beef of the problem. The big beef of the problem. That's gonna add bonus. It's gonna get boost. They're gonna buy boost for different characters, maybe boost on health, boost in damage, maybe some that kind of boost. But that I think it would be okay if they didn't put a paid system. But they did, and now we got this problem. Many people are gonna think, just like I, that this is gonna be a pay-to-win system. Now, pay-to-win system is just shitty. If they actually go through with this, it's one of the most shitty things. Because I thought they learn from other people, from the last game, exactly, that putting a game, you need to have a clear stop. Alright, if you just put, I want to buy a game for $80, I buy a game for $80 or $60 or whatever price. Set a price, I pay, and I get the full game. That would seem. But now they're just splitting up games. Alright, they're splitting up games. But also laying down things like you can buy this, get an unfair advantage. It's not okay either. They should learn that you want one price. You don't want to pay more. Is it gonna be that hard to understand? I feel very angry about this. And I think many people does it as well. That they're actually going through with this. But I think it's not over yet. If they could just get their shit together and know somebody on EA or DICE or whoever is gonna make this game. I don't keep count anymore. To say, no, this is not a good idea. Let them just get this part of the game. You don't need to because, alright, to actually show, they're not just heartless monster, alright? They want the profit. And okay, let me put an example. Okay, we have 1 million people, alright? We say that. We have 1 million people who are gonna buy the game no matter what it takes, alright? It's gonna be a loyal thing. And this is relevant to Star Wars because everybody loves Star Wars. Alright, Star Wars is for everyone. And many people will just buy stuff because this has Star Wars on it. It's just that. And I am guilty of this as well. But okay, we have 1 million who will buy it whatsoever. But then we have 100 million that is like, I'm not really sure, and maybe putting up some shit and there and here and there. So they see this, and instead of okay, we're putting no hooks on this one. It's just a clear, fine game. Well, or what they can do that is a lot smarter, but depending on who you ask, is to just make the game buyable. So you can buy boosts, season pass, buy extra costing shit, and just abuse this 100 people you have under you. 100 people that you have that you can abuse and use to them to buy season pass, boosts, loot crates, or whatever you want to call it. That's a lot safer plan. Instead of maybe getting a chance of getting 2 million, but then get the total chance to get 1 million and use up their money. Also, I like when they say it's to accelerate reward. They're writing accelerate reward. They think oh, person A, oh, they're playing 1 hour of the game. Oh no, person B plays 2 hours of the game. So person A is gonna buy a loot crate to get on the same level as person A. Yeah. That's not gonna work. That's not how it's gonna go. So am I gonna tell you how to? Alright, person A and person B plays exactly the same amount of time, but person A has a lot more fucking money than person B. Therefore beating him at every possible moment because person A has actually need to use his money on something else. Don't have afford with all this shit. That's how it's gonna end. But I don't know. Like, I don't think I think they're just saying this to like, oh no, we're not putting a pay to win system. We're doing so they can accelerate the reward. No, accelerate the reward my ass. It's a pay to win system, and they're gonna have to accept it. Now a thing I will consider is that the pay to win system maybe not be all that bad. Like, we may be talking boosters that like what? Maybe like put 5% more damage, and that's not gonna do a whole lot. Or like 10%, that's gonna not do a lot. But if we're talking like 20% or 30%, then we're talking shit. Then we're actually talking shit. Then we're talking stuff. That's not okay. So okay, but I think it's gonna be high boosters, and they're gonna make a huge mega. Now, if somebody at EA dies, whatever, watch this video, don't put the system in. Many people won't buy the game. I have heard from many of my friends, many of my close ones, who don't want to buy the game anymore. Who don't want to buy the game if you put this system in. They won't buy it. And now, either you can get a high profit or you can make a really awesome game that people will praise. It's entirely your option, but it's the choice you have to make. Now I will say that this is also a little of a personal. I'm a very big Star Wars fan. Alright, I want this game to be great. I want this game to be awesome. I want it to get as good as possible. And I'm trying to send feedback, but I can understand their decision. Alright, I'm not just a heartless bastard saying this and this. I can understand their decision. It's a lot safer, both in profit for the game. So I don't really know. They're about to make a huge mistake, but I also understand their decision. So what are your thoughts on it? Maybe put a comment down below. I'm probably will read it. I mean, it's so few watching my fucking channel anyway, so I'll probably read it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I'll see you in the next video. And before I quit, I just want to say that if you probably noticed, it's like I have footage here and stuff and that. Well, because don't think I need to put attention on what I'm doing. So I can put attention in talking instead of gaming the same way. I always want to improve, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyway. Boom. Goodbye.